Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cabela's, Cuddyback, America's Best Bowstrings, Drake Non-Typical, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, and Realtree.
Day 37, December 20th. As I promised yesterday, I'm heading back into that big bottom where the standing beans are located. The wind is perfect for that now. It's a north-northwest wind, spitting a little bit of rain, 37 degrees. It feels raw compared to what we've seen over the past few days, but I mean, this still isn't cold by late season standards, but I guess you could call it a cold front. Hopefully either that big 8-pointer or that 10-pointer that I've been calling Scarface makes an appearance. And this is the kind of spot too, like I've mentioned, where you could have a surprise buck pop in and really, change the whole course of the season. So it's 3/4 of a mile probably down in there. We're gonna zigzag through the creek like we did last time, use the creek for cover until we get right behind the blind, and then pop out and sneak into the blind. The whole trick on this spot and what makes them so hard to hunt is the field is so big and the range of a bow is so limited that you can see a lot of deer and still not have the ones that you're after within bow range. So we've got to get really lucky. Hopefully it works out this evening. I'm going to bet that we see a shooter. It's just really going to be a lot of luck for that buck to end up within bow range.
Clear vision through there. Yeah. I like his boldness coming right across here. He's not even looking at us. He hasn't looked yet.
I've got about 20 minutes left of camera light. It's a dark evening here, and that's going to limit how much of this that we can film. But there's a pile of deer starting to come out into this field. It's been kind of slow all afternoon. Right now there's at least 2 bucks, and I'd say there's might be as many as 10 or more antlerless deer. They are kind of working our way too, which is good. Last time we were in here, they stayed on the other side of the field. So if one of these 2 bucks that we're after, or really any surprise buck, pops out, we got a decent chance at least that they could work this edge, which is of course what we need. You know, hunting with a bow out of a blind, they've got to be pretty close. So I'm not giving up yet. It's going to be tricky getting out of here though, because like I said, they're starting to work in our direction, and I'm afraid when dark finally comes, we're going to have deer pretty close range. But if it's the right one, we can shoot our way out. That'll be perfect. So tomorrow evening, assuming that we don't get a buck on this field tonight, or get him within range, I'm going to be back in this same blind again, even if we bump it. As long as we don't bump the buck that we're after. If we bump these does getting out, I'm still going to come back. This is the best food source I've got on the farm right now, and I've only got one more evening to hunt before family Christmas, where we're going to be, or I'm going to be out of the field for a while. So don't have a whole lot to lose by being a little bit more aggressive here. There's quite a bit going on. I better get back to looking out the window here. So check back again tomorrow. Unless I kill here in the next 20 minutes, we'll be right back in the same spot.